We have arrived in Italy. I don't even know what time it is. Chris and I are in Florence. We are beyond exhausted. We have been in every mode of transportation possible in the last 48 hours. I've been to 3 countries in 48 hours. I'm clinically exhausted. We did not sleep very well on the plane, which was an overnight plane. And then we got to Paris and we slept for maybe 5 hours, but that was after spending like half of the day in London. So we went to bed at like midnight, 11:30. I'm so tired, I'm so hungry. I have been eating so much. We literally counted in the, I want to say it was like 12 hours that we were like on the plane and then in London. No, I guess it was more than 12 hours. It was less than 24. In less than 24 hours, Chris and I had 6 meals. Something about walking a lot is making us ridiculously hungry. We have the window open, so I don't want to like bother Italy. Yeah, we took a 6-hour train from Paris to Turin, and then from Turin to Florence was 3 hours. Insane. We did that today, right? That was 9 hours of trains. And then yesterday we had a 2.5, maybe 3-hour train ride from London to Paris. And then the day before that was the 7-hour flight. So we've been traveling a lot, but we have made it to Florence. This marks the very beginning of our trip. Welcome to our Italy vlogs. Not Italy. Where are we? Europe. We were walking to this Airbnb and I asked Chris what arrondissement we're staying in here. This is Italy. That's in Paris. Very tired. Welcome to our Europe vlogs. It marks the beginning of it and we are starting exhausted. So we're in Florence. We had plans to go to Ponte Vecchio tonight because it is night now, but we're not doing that anymore. We're going to get food and gelato, and then after that we're coming back to the Airbnb and just relaxing and then going to sleep. And then we're gonna sleep for as long as we want to and start our Europe vacation. Yeah, it's been a lot of travel and I feel like I've been feeling like, oh no, like we're done with London, we're done with Paris, but we're literally just getting started. This is our Airbnb. All right, I'm gonna show you our Airbnb. Our Airbnb. That's Chris.
I come with the apartment.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so this is a mirror to say hello. I look like a toe and a half. That's our front door, and also Chris again. This is our bathroom. This is our little kitchen and our little microwave. I'm living for this, like the backsplash. Love. Salt and pepper shakers, ghosts, cute pictures. This is the living room. I love this couch. This little dining table with Chris again.
And I come with the apartment.
The window that we have open and the air conditioning unit that I don't know is on or not. Little couch tray, cute vase, another mirror. And then these beautiful curtains with, this has to be a sign, you guys. It's pink and green. And then our little primary bedroom. Very, very cute. Yeehaw. We both just said we could go for pizza. We were gonna go to sandwiches, but maybe we'll get pizza. I said to Chris as soon as we got out of the train station that I think Italy is more my speed when it comes to architecture. Like, love Paris. Don't get me wrong, but there's something about like the brick of Italy that I'm like entirely obsessed with. It's very Virgo-esque. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Chris has carried all of our bags except for my suitcase. So he's carried, sometimes. He carries it down the stairs or like off a train. So anything that I can't roll it, he's carrying it. We were packing. We were both like, did we think this through? No, we both have ridiculous amounts of stuff. We packed too much, but it like wasn't enough also because we fit every necessity in. Just feels like we need bigger bags. Are you ready to talk about food?
I'm ready to go get food.
I'm ready to go get food.
I don't know if I want to talk about getting food.
I'm very hungry. My stomach is rumbling. We'll see you tomorrow when we're actually doing stuff. Chris has nothing to say. He's just waiting for me to be done. He doesn't want to talk to you. Is it because you come with the house?
I am part of the house.
I thought he was just going to stop at I am. That was not at all an answer to what I said.
Furniture doesn't speak.
Oh. Okay. Furniture doesn't speak. These are our tickets. Paper tickets.
Tiki.
For the train. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.
Like, you're like not even there functioning as a normal human being.
I'm not functioning as a normal human being.
No.
What do you mean?
Everything you hear just disappears. You were like, I hope you got a... I didn't get a picture of the bruschetta, and I'm like, yes, we had a full conversation about this. I did. What are we wearing?
Chris's sweatshirt and Adidas snap up pants. If you were wondering.
Oh, snaps. Wow.
All the way up.
Oh.
You know, like when you're a dancer in a hip hop band and you want to show
because
off
that
your
completely
cool moves.
explains your ownership of those pants.
I wanted to perform a hip hop dance in the streets of Italy. We are back at the Airbnb. I am exhausted. You can hear everything from inside this Airbnb. And I feel like a lot of people are on the street right outside, and that's probably why. But it almost sounds like they're in the house, but it's okay. I love the Airbnb. The pizza was so good. Chris was cutting it, and I was like smelling it from across the table, and I was like, oh my God. This smells just like my grandma's sauce, like my grandma's pizza gravy. And I tasted it and it wasn't the same, but it was still good. But it smelled just like my grandma's pizza gravy, so it was kind of nostalgic. We got dinner, we're home. I think we're just gonna lay in bed and watch the America's Next Top Model documentary. And then we're gonna go to sleep. And in the morning, we're gonna go get avocados. Don't know from where, but we'll see. Good night.
Camera just in case.
Do you hear the chatting? That's how it sounds from inside the Airbnb. Last night, somebody literally came to our door and was like trying to open it. I don't know what time it was. It was like probably like 2 a.m. But we went to bed at like 9 p.m.
It was that late.
It was that late for sure. Because after that, I looked at the clock like an hour later. I woke back up and it was like 4. Somebody was literally jingling keys in our door and like was yelling because he couldn't get into our house. It was really weird. Of course, in Italian, because that's like where we are. And then they're also doing work like literally right down like 2 steps away from our Airbnb. So it was just insanely loud last night. This morning, we realized that we didn't actually get tickets to the Duomo.
We did, but for the bell tower and not the dome.
Right. We now ended up getting tickets to the actual dome, and we're doing that not tomorrow but the day after, because tomorrow we're going to Bologna. Wednesday. It's Monday, and we had no idea. So this is the tea. We walked around literally all of where we were going, which was great. We have already done 10,000 steps, 11,000 steps, which amazing. I feel great, and I probably could have walked more if I wasn't like chafing from the pants I was wearing. So we had like a full different plan before today, and so we ended up doing like other stuff that we had planned for the other day that we're gonna do. Now hello, Brian. Now we're doing all the stuff we planned for today on Wednesday. Not all of it. But the Boboli Gardens are closed on the last Monday of the month. The brain. The Boboli Gardens are closed on the last day. Oh my God.
The Boboli Gardens are closed on the last Monday of every month.
Thank you, babe. And the first Monday, if you were wondering. So don't plan to go to the Boboli Gardens if you're going to be in Florence on a Monday. Unless it's the middle 2 weeks of the month.
Oh, the gelato place was also closed.
Oh,
We
yes.
were gonna get an affogato.
We were gonna get an avocado from Vivoli. We went to Vivoli this morning and they were fully closed. Then we went to a different one. I liked the avocado, but I realized I do not like cornettos, which if you don't know, a cornetto is an Italian croissant. For all you weirdos out there who go to Italy and order croissants, you're weird. In Italy, they're cornettos, and they are actually more of like a cakey pastry than like a flaky pastry. So if you come to Italy and you order a croissant, it's going to be a cornetto and it's going to be more cakey. And if you don't know that, and then you come to Italy and you're like, your croissants are that's on you. What else did we do? We went to Adam's Leather Shop. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Adam's Leather Shop, and saw a bunch of like,
some stuff.
Yeah, they do like purses and like wallets. They even had like leather couch trays, which I thought were really cute. And then we also did we did Ponte Vecchio. We walked across the Ponte Vecchio, and then we walked across to get home. We walked across the bridge like next to the Ponte Vecchio, like the other one across from the Ponte Vecchio, so we could get pictures of the Ponte Vecchio from far away. Okay, posing for the vlog. Look at you, arms crossed, legs crossed.
Where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in Italy.
Where in Italy?
Wow. And then we also did, obviously we walked to the Duomo. So like we looked at that from the ground.
Turn? The view?
I will say, Gucci Gardens Boutique.
I'm still smelling it.
I am too. I feel like it's in my brain.
It is.
It's literally,
It is.
We went to the Gucci Gardens Boutique, and I kid you not, it felt like I don't even know how to describe it. It felt like there was no air in there. It felt like it was just the perfume scent. The actual boutique is so gorgeous. The things that they have going on in there are just insane. They have like the fashion stuff. They have like all of it's fashion. It's Gucci.
Yeah.
Idiot. I asked Chris to come down the stairs because I want pictures, because I feel like this is a good place. We're in the Gucci Museum, and there are people everywhere, but we're in the Gucci Museum, and there's so much perfume. It's like completely wrecking me. Can you even see me? I feel like I'm out of focus every now. But it's completely wrecking me, so we're leaving. I was like, oh my god, there's so much perfume, this is gonna ruin the tour. People keep walking in here, but I'm trying to talk. It's so loud. But like they have like the bags, their shoes, the clothes, like the scarves.
That's where we gave up.
The scarf, yeah, literally we walked into the scarf room and I was like, Chris, I'm going to pass out.
I don't think that the Gucci perfume would have made anybody's head hurt if it had not been in such a large amount.
Yeah, like, okay, when you have a perfume that's like so concentrated, you should never spray more than one spray. It felt like they dumped the whole bottle on every carpet that ever existed in that entire space, and then mopped with it when they cleaned the floors, and then wiped the walls with it, and then also sprayed an entire bottle of perfume in every room. Like, I'm not kidding. If you have MCAS, do not go to the Gucci Garden Boutique. You will die.
Or go there with a gas mask on.
Take your antihistamines and wear a gas mask.
It's for the vlog.
Post Gucci Gardens, where I was attacked by perfume.
Assaulted, attacked,
Yeah.
offended.
Beaten up. It's like a linebacker. Gucci, you're on my list. I'm definitely sweating. That was probably the worst part of today, was just the scent. The actual space was amazing. I'm like literally about to take a citrusine because I'm gonna pass away. Anyway, that was horrible. The actual boutique was great. It was really beautiful and entirely worth it to have a massive headache, because like the amount of bags in there and like...
Oh, that was so cool.
The bag room, guys, so insane. I just can't get over the perfume thing. But entirely worth it. We did a lot of walking, which was like kind of amazing. I didn't necessarily expect to walk around Florence, just because like...
You did?
And I kind of didn't.
Why?
Like I kind of knew like we were gonna walk like a lot. Like I've anticipated walking over 15,000 steps every day that we're here, like in every city. But to me, like Paris has a subway and London has the tube, and like
but we still walk.
But
like...
I didn't know that Florence didn't have that.
Oh yeah, no.
So like, and it wasn't like I just assumed, but like I just didn't. I didn't know.
Really need it. Florence is so small.
It's walkable. It's entirely walkable, which I love. No, but I loved walking because like you see the entire city, and I love like the architecture and everything, and it's so beautiful. I think Florence, I'm gonna love every city that we go to, but right now Florence is my favorite. And then I'm gonna say that when we go to Paris, and then I'm gonna maybe say that when we're in London. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I got a weird vibe from London though, but I couldn't tell if it was because I was literally just insanely jet lagged and exhausted, but we'll see.
I mean, to be fair, the only thing that we did in London is drag bags to a luggage storage thing, go to a Charles Dickens museum, which was
that was
really
cool.
Cool. That was very cool.
Yeah.
Go to the Borough Market, and then go back luggage.
That's true. We really didn't see anything in London.
No,
we literally were there for 5 seconds. Paris, we literally got there at night, went to sleep, and woke up at 5 a.m. And got on the subway, which was like a 3-minute walk from where we stayed. So you get out of the train station, you go to the hotel. It was like a 6-minute walk. 6 minutes to the hotel, you sleep, you wake up, and then you walk 3 minutes to the train station or the subway. So I didn't see any of Paris, and it didn't hit me in Italy that we were in Italy until we were walking to the Ponte Vecchio. I literally was like, oh, this is such beautiful architecture, da 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 da. And then we walked out to see the Ponte Vecchio, and it's just like this, what body of water was that?
River.
Like the Ponte Vecchio was where it is, and we were like walking out, and there's just like buildings, kind of the way that like you would look at Brooklyn from New York, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just so Italian. But that's when it hit me that we were actually in Italy. What else did we do today? Oh, we walked out to the, what was it? It was like a piazza.
Piazza Gucci, actually.
Palazzo Gucci. That video does not even explain how grandiose these sculptures are. They're like literally gigantic.
There's literally a horse's ass in front of us.
No, quite literally. And then we also did the Palazzo Vecchio, which was like a really cool museum. I need to look up the significance of the little baby angel thing. And everyone kept taking pictures of it. And I was like, are we taking pictures of it because this is a museum, or does it have cultural significance? So I'm going to look it up and I'll let you know. Just a sick day. And we're not even done.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, we're doing the Palazzo Michelangelo. Is that what it's called? Yeah, which is like, we're taking a bus up there. We were originally going to walk it, but like...
I don't think I ever actually planned on walking that, to be fair.
I've done all of the navigating because Chris's phone does not feel like participating in our Italian adventure.
Yeah, pretty much so far. Next, we're going to the Mercato Centrale.
For food.
For food.
Also, I want you to know that I've only applied this lip liner one time today. And that was this morning before we left. I had a cornetto and an affogato. And we've been just like walking all over Italy. Still intact. Makeup forever. And endless cacao, I think. But it's Makeup Forever. Their original formula, not the reformulated one. That's a wreck for sure. They're a little expensive, but entirely worth it. I ate, so. Okay, bye for now.
Very hard.
Hi, this is the end of Florence. I'm a little behind on my recaps. We've been in Florence now for 3 days, and you guys know what happened on the first day, but you don't know what happened at the end of the first day. So, end of the first day, we went to Palazzo Michelangelo, which is like, what would you call that? Like an overlook? Okay.
Yeah. Scenic overlook.
A scenic overlook of Florence.
Should love it.
Where are we?
Florence?
Palazzo
I
Michelangelo?
don't think it's Palazzo.
No?
Is it?
I don't know. You're the Italian one, I don't know.
Where are we?
We are in Florence.
We had an Aperol Spritz. I had my first Aperol Spritz. That's good.
What's happening?
I think there was a marriage and possibly also a proposal that happened after. Yeah.
Alcohol-y.
Obviously.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about our trip so far?
Pretty good. I think
You are? You're feeling pretty good.
Oh, you don't feel good about
I'm
it?
feeling amazing. I'm feeling tired,
Okay.
but other than that, I am
think-
having
I
a
think
great
it's
time.
gone fairly well.
Period.
I mean, we haven't gotten a divorce.
We're not married.
Exactly, we haven't
You
gotten
won't.
a divorce.
Shut up. You won't even propose to me.
Do you think the camera's gonna add extra pressure to that?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
You won't even propose to me.
I'm not feeling the pressure.
You won't even feel. That was it, right? There were 3 or something like that. There were like 3 weddings happening. And I think a proposal. That. Do it again.
Show them you love me again.
Show them you love me again. Insane. And then that night we ended up walking home. The second day we went and did a day trip in Bologna. Where are we? Where?
In the ruins.
Of the library in Bologna. Yeah. We're in Bologna.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Getting bolognese. Maybe some tortellini. And then going back
Going back where?
to Florence.
Oh.
Because there's like
Oh, I see.
not a damn thing. Nothing at all. We've done everything except for eat bolognese. We ended up doing everything we were gonna do, minus San Luca. And it was like, mind you, we got there at what, 9 a.m.? It was noon. We had a train scheduled for 9:30 p.m. to come back to Florence. So we rescheduled it And we came back to Florence because we finished everything. We did everything.
Yeah, San Luca ended up being like closed or something.
Yeah, there was a reason we didn't do it.
The express train to get up to San Luca was not running.
Right. Bologna was, I wouldn't say it was a bust, but it was a lot shorter than we thought it would be. So we ended up coming back to Florence. They're different.
How so?
I can taste the real sugar and the lack of red borders. I can tell that they're better for me.
M&Ms are good for you.
M&Ms are healthy in Italy. We got dinner here. What did we eat? Pizza. We went and got pizza, and that was delicious. And while we were eating pizza, there was a band playing like very Italian music. They were like asking us to get up and dance with them. And I was like, no diva, I'm eating pizza. And then today was definitely the most eventful of the days. Chris woke up this morning and climbed the Duomo all by himself. Everybody say, yay, Chris. Yeah, because I didn't want to. I woke up this morning and I was like, no thank you. So Chris did it by himself. Was it worth it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I saw pictures of the inside of the Duomo and the view from the Duomo. I'm good. Yeah, I didn't feel like climbing 450 something stairs this morning at 8 a.m. And then we went and got affogatos from Vivoli. And those were delicious. And I don't know what coffee they use, but it was so good. And it probably was Lavazza. We came back here and relaxed for a bit. What else did we do? What did we do after that?
Medici.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. And that's beautiful. That was probably my favorite thing we did today.
Yeah,
Am I
that was
lying?
really cool.
What else did we do today? The David. No, I think Medici Chapel was definitely my favorite. The history here is actually insane. I learned a lot about Michelangelo this past few days that I didn't know before. The sculptures in the Medici Chapel that he was working on are unfinished because he spent 30 years in Florence and then dipped. And you can literally see like on some of the sculptures that he like legitimately just did not finish them. Like you can still see like the scratch marks from like where he was sculpting, but it's not like smoothed over like a finished sculpture. And then we were going to go to his little secret den hideout thing, but we didn't realize we needed tickets for it. And I didn't find out about it till this morning, so not a big deal. But basically, Michelangelo had like a little hideout underneath the chapel where he was like sketching on the walls.
It must have been in the crypt somewhere.
Oh, probably.
They just probably had it blocked off so we couldn't see it.
I'm sure, yeah. But you like had to get tickets and they only let you in there for 15 minutes and you only, like it's only a group of 4 people at a time. So it's very exclusive. But yeah, I wanted to do that because you can see like all of his sketches on the walls. You can even see his fingerprints on like the ceiling, which is crazy. I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, he like worked for them for 30 years and he was like, bye. I'm assuming after that is when he went to Rome and did the Sistine Chapel. The art in the Medici Chapel is insane. If you are ever in Florence, that is a must. And then after the Medici Chapel, that's when we came back here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after the Medici Chapel, we came back here and hung out for a while. We watched Love is Blind. We went for a little shopping.
Purse.
bottom's like solid too.
Mm-hmm. Got it engraved. Very nice. Do you love it?
Beautiful, I love it.
Uh-huh.
I got a new purse. We got some souvenirs for some people. And then we went to, what was it called? Galleria dell'Accademia. Galleria dell'Accademia, where they have the David, which was really cool. It's so much bigger than I thought it would be. The sculpture.
What's so much bigger?
Yeah. Sorry, Mom. I didn't realize before we came to Florence that the David sculpture is like 1,000,000 feet tall. I had absolutely no idea. There's a replica of it out in the Gucci Piazza. Chris was like, yeah, that's like a replica. It's that big. And I was like, what do you mean?
That one's actually smaller
Yes.
than the actual one.
The actual one is insane. We spent a long time talking about the proportions of his calves and his ankles and his hands because like they're very disproportionate in a very interesting way, but we didn't know if it was like a intentional thing. I don't know, but it's good art. There we saw some other stuff, some cool other art. Lots of sculptures, lots of, what are they called, busts? We walked and got more souvenirs. We tried to do the Photo Automatica photo booth, and my intention when we came to Europe was to do them in each city that we're in. And it broke. It literally had no film in it, I guess. I don't know what happened, but there was a girl standing there and she was like, I've been standing here for 15 minutes and nothing. So yeah, really sad. We had to report it to like the people who own it or whatever in a Google document. And then later when we passed it on our way to go get souvenirs, like post the David, there was a man who had like put a bunch of stuff inside the photo booth and like around it, and I couldn't tell if he was like the fixer.
I don't think he was. He looked like a homeless man.
That's what I thought. But he was like talking to people like he knew. And then after that, we ate dinner. We had an amazing steak dinner at a place that I will insert the name here. Chris is gonna find the name because I don't remember it.
It was Trattoria Vecchia Griglia.
Yeah. But that was really good. And the steak was delicious and fully recommend if you're in Florence. It's like right by the Medici Chapel too. So you can view the beautiful chapel. I learned from Chris today, who went up the Duomo without me, that the marble on the Duomo is obviously green and white and pink. So it's pink and green. A pink and green monument. Anyway, now we're ending the Florence part of this vlog because we're no longer gonna be in Florence. Ending thoughts, final thoughts. I loved it. I loved how walkable the city is. My legs definitely hurt and I walked over 15,000 steps every day. I'm not complaining. I think it was very fun. I do wish we had planned food better, and I picked a lot of the food, and when I picked the food, it was not good. So when we go anywhere next time, Chris is gonna pick the food because I should not be allowed to do that at all, because he picked the dinner tonight and it was excellent. So yeah, that's the only thing that I wish we did differently, I guess. Everything else was great. I am glad I didn't climb the Duomo. No offense to the Duomo. It's beautiful, love it, it's gorgeous, but I don't want to walk.
I also don't think that anybody needs to climb the bell tower and the Duomo because you end up getting the same view of the city from the top.
Yeah. I don't feel like I missed anything by not climbing it. I am climbing the Milan one. Oh, maybe not. We might have elevator access for that one. But I am climbing the Eiffel Tower, no questions. And Notre Dame. So, which are easier and more stairs. Actually, I didn't look up the Notre Dame. I only looked up the Milan Duomo and the Eiffel Tower in comparison when I was deciding whether or not I was going to walk up the Duomo.
The Eiffel Tower is like what, 600?
637 or something like that. Yeah. I'm probably lying. Correction right here. That one's gonna be rough, but the first level is like 380 stairs and there's lots of places to stop. So that's nice. And it's very wide and it's open air. The thing that scared me about the Florence Duomo is it's like closed, like confined. Did you feel claustrophobic? You don't get claustrophobic. Would I have felt claustrophobic?
I don't think so. It's really not like, other than the spiral, it's really not.
I think the spiral was like my biggest thing. It was very anti-spiral. Chris took that like a champ though, because I'll be posting a video of his full climb.
My heavy breathing.
And his heavy breathing all the way to the top. He stopped less than everybody else behind him and in front of him. Kudos to you, sister, for spilling. So final thoughts. I love Florence. I definitely intend to be back.
Yeah, because we didn't even touch the Uffizi.
Right.
And there are like many, many other museums you could go to here.
Exactly. And I love museums.
And I'm sure there's food, like much better food that we didn't even get to touch.
I'm sure there's better food in Bologna too.
Oh yeah, you forgot to tell them.
Are we telling people that?
We're not speaking of that.
We're not talking to you about it. Sorry, it's a secret we're keeping. But I wanted to steal the Parmesan spoon. That's all I'll say. You don't get any more information. Some things are meant to be kept to ourselves because they're embarrassing. Bologna, by the way, is the food capital.
I'm sure it has excellent food.
And I'm sure it has excellent food. Somewhere.
Not where we went.
Not by the train station, I tell you that. I think Bologna, I loved the church. I really did.
I think I would go to Bologna if all I wanted to do was eat. Like, do it just like a food tour, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
and correctly.
Food and wine.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
And like sightsee a little bit in between.
Yeah. I think Bologna for this trip was unfortunately accidentally a miss. Not that I didn't have fun, and the church that we went to was so beautiful. It's actually unfinished. Insert video of unfinished church here. Bologna, I wouldn't say it was like the worst day of my life, but like it wasn't it wasn't like we need to be here till 9:30 p.m. You know, definitely worth the money we spent to come home instead of staying. And Florence, I'll be back. What are your final thoughts, babe?
I love it.
He loves it.
It's so walkable. So nice. Very safe.
Very
safe. Very tourist friendly, which is nice. You don't really need to know the transportation, but we did get to use the bus, and that was pretty easy. Except for the police checking the tickets.
Yeah, we got up to the Palazzo Michelangelo, and we got off the bus, and there were like two...
I don't know if they were policemen.
They weren't policemen. They were like...
transportation security.
Yeah. And they were like, tickets, show me your ticket. And we were like, to what? But they weren't being clear. We literally asked them for what? 1,000,000 times. And they were like, show us your passport. Like they were gonna arrest us. Annoying.
And I was like, no. No.
What are you asking for? Be clear. And they were asking to show proof that we paid for the bus.
Which makes sense.
Entirely. I'm not mad.
It makes sense.
But it was stupid that they weren't being communicative because we were American. Chris, how did it compare to your childhood?
I was pretty young, so all I really remember is the Duomo and the David. But I didn't have any kind of sense of walkability or food quality, or you're just floating along with your parents doing whatever they want to do.
I'm sure you guys had good food.
I do remember we stayed in a nice hotel. I had a good opinion of Florence, but not an adult opinion of Florence.
Fair. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in Milan. Wave goodbye. Bye, Florence apartment.